Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Very interesting. Ethereum is currently back to key support, absolute key support. That is the 1075 level, the 78.6% FIB level, and it's hardly moving at all. So while here on the daily you actually see some volume, I think on the lower time frames there isn't much volume. It's just moving sideways, it's just hovering and dancing on this Fibonacci retracement level. That is a key level. I mean, that was last time the one that protected Ethereum to fall much further. I mean, yes, we've got the $1,000 level. That is certainly going to be support as well. But the 1075 is key level. And I remember when I gave you that key support level last time, and I think we just touched it and bounced off it. So it is a very, very important level. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. You can actually see it here. This was when we touched it for the first time. I think missed it just by $1 or something. Not really worth mentioning. And now we are really here still running according to the expected wave count. There are basically two possibilities still, yeah. And I mean, what is happening here is really very, very weak. There is literally little volume, but that means that something is in the making. Yeah, that means that when you have that, that you only have this sideways movement, and yeah, it's like charging up for the next impulsive move. So be aware, something big will be coming. I mean, this is not, I mean, this hasn't been a long period yet, but the longer this takes now, this sort of sideways movement without doing anything, the bigger the next move will be. So we've got two possibilities here still. Yeah, the first one was that we had here our ABCDE triangle in a wave 4, A, B, C, D, E, and you know, that might already have been wave E, absolutely. Wave E could still go a bit higher. So if it jumps up from here, it is not bullish at all. It would just mean that we probably haven't finished the wave E yet. However, as long as we are below this 11, I think that is the level I gave you in the last video, or here at least that high. Yeah, as long as we are below 1130, the focus will immediately be lower. Yeah, absolutely, against this level. Even if we break above that level, it would not be bullish. It would just mean that we probably have a bit of an extended triangle, or that we are finally fulfilling here this target area, that we get into this target area, which is based on the other wave count, which is, again, in both scenarios we would be going down. So I've got my primary scenarios here are to the downside at the moment. The next scenario was here this A, B, C, that we are in a so-called running flat pattern. Well, we're not in it anymore. We completed it as per this wave count because the wave 4 then already finished. In the triangle version, the wave 4 only finishes where the wave E peaks, and the wave E might have peaked or not. And this is the ABC, where the wave 4 was up here, and then we already started, as indicated here in yellow, the wave count down with an impulsive move down in a wave 1, then an A, B, and now this is not what it is. You know, I'd be extremely surprised. I mean, what could it be? It could be, okay, A, B, C, another running flat. Wave C might have finished now, so that means wave 2 might have finished. We might be in a wave 3. The wave 3, it might be the wave 1 of the wave 3, yeah, but doesn't really add up, you know, because the wave 3 should be quite bearish, yeah. So it might really be we are still in the triangle pattern. But either way, in both scenarios, what I'm waiting for is a move below, first of all, here that 1075 level, which is clearly key support. That is also here the low from the 14th of June. But even more important will be the move below 1011, yeah, 1011. That is the wave B low. And let's take a look just by taking here the triangle target, by taking the widest part of the triangle, and a few more or less dollars don't really matter, but gives us an idea where the price could land in an event where we break out from here. Well, actually we need to take the low of the triangle, $770 roughly, yeah. That would be target for that triangle, 770. Another target might be the 88.7% fib level. Now that would be very, very low. Yeah, in my opinion, will only be reached in an extreme case. That is $616. But also you can see that there isn't technically much support left. Yeah, if you look, when you break below here, there isn't so much until we really reach that 88.7% fib level. Here's a little bit, yes. So it will be interesting if we break that. If we break it, when we break it. I don't know. Do we break it? And this is sort of what I'm looking for here at the moment. Yeah, this is what we're waiting for. That breakout to the downside, and then we also need some more clarity around what is evolving here. Because if this was a wave 1, this a wave 2. Then we can calculate the price target for the next wave 3, which we can do for fun. But I've got my doubts because it is moving so slowly that we are already here in a wave 3. So we would then have the target for the wave 3 here around about 820, which would match it. We come down here to 820, we move up in a wave 4, and we move down in the final wave 5 to finish the $770 level off. So the target of the triangle would actually be okay here, realistic. And when we hit that lower, when we break through here 1011, then the next low could absolutely be the last one. Could this already be the breakout? Absolutely. This could be a preparation for a breakout as well. That is the alternative. And this is what I mentioned. We are currently here in a possible turnaround space. I mean, primary expectation is further down, but we need to acknowledge that what we are doing here could also be a wave 1, and this could be a wave 2. And to be honest, it's not looking that bad for that. It's not looking that bad. And that would be a possible breakout scenario, which I'm just going to sketch for you, just for fun, that you know what's happening, because we are here currently in a space from where Ethereum, also Bitcoin, could break out at any point. They don't necessarily need a lower low anymore, because you can also count this low here, if you do a bullish wave count, as the wave 5. So we don't necessarily need another lower low. Yeah? And then this could be the wave 1 and the wave 2 of the next move up already. Absolutely possible, but the problem is without confirmation, I can't just change I won't just change my view here. And because we are also in what I view like a bit of a triangle pattern here, it would be a trend continuation. Yeah, it is sort of sideways range here after a strong downtrend. It can be a reversal, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. And we also want to be prepared for that. And now we are at key support. And if it suddenly starts an impulsive move up from here, then there we go. But I want significant price action above 1264 to be confident in saying, plus an impulsive move. So what we want to see is this is a wave 1. This here then probably as the wave 2. Yeah, depending on where it finished, might have finished here already. Then we want to see a wave 3, a wave 4 down, and a wave 5. And where would the wave 3 need to go? Let's calculate that as well. And it shows you though how far we need to go to really get confirmation, right? Wave 3 would need ideally to go to 40 and 59. Then we get maybe a 20 to 30% retracement in the wave 4 from that wave 3 length, and then the wave 5 up, and then all of that will be corrected again in an A, B, C. Yeah? And that would then be another ideal entry point, because the wave 2 normally of that whole wave 1 would also come down quite a bit, depending on how bullish the environment is. But yeah, I can tell you this could also be an A, B, C correction. Yeah, well, maybe the wave 2 isn't finished yet, because if we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement levels of that possible bullish scenario, that is what I mean. We are in this possible turnaround space. It is we just want to wait which direction the breakout will be, right? I find that very exciting. But I find it hard to believe that the correction is already over. Now we've come down here to the sorry, we've come down also here on the small scale to the 78.6% fib level, and that is also here on the small scale 1067. So pretty much matches the 78.6% fib level of the entire move here at 1074. So again, it works out, it matches, and this is also an ideal target range for a wave 2 correction, right? So from here we could now start to go up in a wave 3. Until we see a signal now after the sideways movement, we don't know. We don't know. So it will be very interesting, and I'll definitely keep you updated. I gave you the key levels, and as soon as I see a move here, I'll let you know. Definitely a move below 1074 now, 1075. That support would mean, in my opinion, a move down to 1011, and then if that breaks, then yeah, then we're heading to that target that I gave you here, probably 770 in my opinion. But anywhere really could then be support, and we could turn around. So it will be very, very interesting. Maybe on the weekend already. I don't know. It will be interesting. Last weekend wasn't boring at all. To Saturday is usually quiet. It is usually quiet, and maybe this sort of sideways movement will carry on for the day. But if you take a look at the volume here, it is really going down and down and down, which indicates, yes, we might really be in that triangle. But it also indicates that as soon as you break this trend line here on the volume, you will see a spike. Yeah, that is usually what happens. You see a spike and an impulsive move. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.